Hello everyone, and welcome to another mod spotlight. This mod is called Sharky's Sword Collection, and it's made by Sharky. So basically what this mod does is that it added 7 new swords and 2 new mobs into the game. So let's get started. Okay, so the first sword we're gonna take a look at is called the Bloodstone Blade. You craft it by putting 3 redstone at the top, 2 soul sand and 1 obsidian in the middle, and a blaze rod at the bottom, and you'll get a Bloodstone Blade. It does 3.5 heart of damage, just like a diamond sword, but the reason you want this over a diamond sword is because it has even more durability than a diamond sword. Also, the mod maker has a future plan of a life-stealing effect, which would be pretty awesome. The next sword is called Heaven's Tear, and it's crafted like by putting iron, gold, iron, iron, gold, iron, and then on the bottom a stick, and you get the sword Heaven's Tear. Also, this sword does 3.5 heart of damage. Although this does not have a special ability, it is used to craft another sword, but I'll get to that sword in just a moment. Moving on to the Blade of the Butter Lord. Now this sword is crafted by putting 2 gold ingots here, put 2 gold swords here, and 2 diamonds here at the bottom. And you get the Blade of the Butter Lord. This does slightly more damage than a diamond sword. It does 4 hearts of damage, but it also only has 1/3 of a diamond sword's durability, so it wears out pretty quickly. Okay, moving on to the Blade of End. Although it's very unclear how to craft it because the mod maker did not exactly put up a recipe, I know it's very expensive because I do realize that you have to use the ender hilt and the ender blade. Those 2 components are very expensive to create, but those 2 alone do not create the ender blade, so I really don't know how to create it. But if you figure out, you'll find that it does 4.5 hearts of damage, which is very good. Also, the durability on the sword seems pretty decent for it, maybe along the lines of a diamond sword, which is good since it does over I think it does like a heart more than a diamond, which really adds up in the end. And now moving on to the last sword that can be obtained legitimately. So how to craft it is fairly simple actually. It's iron, diamond, iron, gold, and then the Heaven's Tear. You need to have crafted that before, which is not that hard. You need gold, and then iron, diamond, iron again, and you will get the Angel's Worth. Now this sword is pretty good actually, considering the amount of resources you need to craft it. Because although it's very cheap, it actually does 5 hearts of damage, which is really good. The durability on it also seems very good. So if you want a good sword right from the start, pretty fast, without having to go and find ender pearls and make Eye of Enders, this is the way to go. You need the Angel's Worth. Fairly simple to create, very strong. On some last notes, there are 2 mobs implemented in the mod, but they do not spawn naturally yet. There are the Ginger, which have 100 hearts and drop Ginger souls. Those are used to craft the Ginger's Bane, which is another sword like the Angel's Worth doing 5 hearts of damage. There's also the Sharky mob, which I think is the mod maker himself. He has 200 hearts and is a pain in the butt to kill, but when you do kill him, he drops Pride of Sharky, which is the last sword in this mod. It does 5 hearts of damage as well. Also, every single sword in this mod is enchantable, as you can see right here, which I think is a very nice touch. On that note, it's time to end. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you later.